evening. Just going to see if anybody comes on. Probably only get Louise at this time because you're all eating your tea. I'm sorry if I'm a bit nose rubby and sniffy and stuff. I've got bastard hay fever. Right, most people, they start taking Juice Plus and they never get hay fever again in their life. I've only ever had it once in my life, and now it's bastard starting. I'm 46 and now I start with bleeding hay fever. So my eyes are like all puffy and shit. Put my face on, it's all rubbed off my nose, it's going purple already. If I keep looking at my computer, it's because I want to see any comments, because I can't see them on the phone. It's really distracting. Yay! Hi Louise, I knew you'd be here. Yeah, so most of you know from me, from Pickies, we've just had a bit of a girls' trip to Marbs. Unfortunately, we didn't do no carbs before Marbs, so we all felt like shit when we got there. You know, when you wish you'd have really started your diet like 4 years earlier. Well, that were 4 of us doing that. But we had a beauty time. So it was Juice Plus annual retreat, which is meant to be like work and training and that. But it really ain't. It's a big, massive lie. It's just like training and how to get absolutely wankered with your mates, which is beauty. Nobody please count how many times I say beauty, because I just can't help myself. But yeah, when you're travelling, right, I had a few travel observations. Now, I'm generally quite a mild-mannered person. I like people in general, and I can find good in most folk. I'll find something nice about everybody. But when I go travelling, I hate everyone. What is it about travelling that turns people into arseholes? Selfish arseholes. I hate being around them. Do you know? It just makes you hate folk, don't it? From the minute you get into airport and you're in queue and there's somebody stood up your arse, coughing in your ear. Why do people have to stand that close? I don't understand. Anyway, fortunately I've got quite long hair, so I can manage a bit of an air toss and give them 18 inches of brunette in the mouth. But it does me boxing. So yeah, so you get to your check-in desk, don't you? I were bricking it, right, because I had Louise's toiletries in my case. And I'd taken a massive case for like a 6-week holiday, because you want a bit of choice on your holidays, don't you? You want a few pair of shoes and stuff. And I had 23 kilos, and I think I were at 22 and a half. So I were absolutely shitting myself. But it got me thinking, do you know what? If I'd have been over on weight, right? If I'd have been like 1 kilo or 2 kilos over, they'd have charged me about 100 quid, wouldn't they? What if week before I'd have eaten pie all week and put a stone on? They wouldn't have charged me any money, would they? And it's still going on the same plane. So whether it's the size of my arse or my case, what difference does it make? Why do you have to pay more for shoes instead of arse? I don't get that. Anyway, it wasn't over, so we were all fine. So, yeah, so security. What's all that about? Right, I'm all for taking my shoes off and my belt and stuff if it's metal, even though they make me unpin my hair, which pisses me off. What is it? Can you take your jacket off? Can you take your scarf off? What for? You're putting me through a machine, right, that can see through my skin into me bones. So what do I have to take? A silk scarf off? I don't get it. Oh, so yeah, so you're waiting for your thingy to put your bag in, your case and all your clothes, so you go through in your thong and that. Why is it, with this birdie in front of me, right, there's a massive queue. There's 8 foot of conveyor in front of her. Well, the case ain't going to push itself, is it? So I kept radging it up a bit to push it up. So she kept throwing me at filthies. Then she gets right to the thing where you walk through tube thing and decides to take her fucking shoes off that were laced up and knotted, so it took her 5 minutes. Seriously, have you not had long enough to do it? It's like people who are boarding plane. You've been standing in a queue for 20 minutes. Is that not long enough to find your boarding pass in your bag? And I don't get it. Is it just me? I'm just checking to see if it is. You won't punch me, Richard, because I'm a joy to be behind and to behold. Yeah, so yeah, you go through all that bollocks, don't you? Taking all your clothes off and going through a machine that can see through your bones. I get drug scanned every time and patted down and stuff. I must look proper dodgy. So we get on plane. And I like to have an aisle seat because I'm a bit claustrophobic, and when they have them 3 and 3 configurations, it proper freaks the fuck out of me. If I had that middle seat, seriously, it'd really freak me out. But with aisle seat, you take your life in your hands, don't you? Because everybody who gets on that's got a backpack, now they're a different breed, I'll do a different one about them, because people with backpacks are an entirely different breed, or a shoulder bag that smashes it into your face every time they walk past. I won't drink. I carry my bag in front of me. Isn't it common sense? Seriously. And then what's worse is when everybody's nearly seated, you get woman in next to you bending over to get something out of her handbag. So she's stood in aisle and you've got her arse here in your face. And then bloke in front who wants to put his bag in overhead, who does that big reaching up so his shirt all comes up. So you've got his knob in your face and half his belly hanging out from under his shirt. People have no, like, spatial awareness or any kind of knowledge that there's any other person in the world, do they? I like to think I'm quite thoughtful when I'm travelling. And we won't go on to people who take the shoes off and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we had quite a nice flight. 18 quid for a cup of tea and a biscuit. Bit like being at motorway services, but you know you're going to do it, don't you? So we were all full of bravado, right? We'd had rosé at 6:30 in the morning. So we're like, oh yeah, we're going to have we'll get some champagne on plane. Because when I checked in online, it said they weren't serving alcohol, so we thought, all right, fair enough, we'll have a glass of wine before we go. We're not going to cane it, we're sensible ladies, we're not like young birds anymore. So we had a glass of wine, and when we got on, they were serving alcohol, so we were right in the middle of the plane, which means you get served last with trolley, don't you? Because they start from front and they start from back, so you get served last. So by the time they get to you, you'll eat or drink all they've got left. So yeah, bravado went down pants, so we all got cups of tea and remortgaged his houses to buy some Maltesers to go with it. Yeah, so it was quite a nice flight really, 3 hours. Nobody particularly unpleasant, no screaming kids, so that went quite well. But then I did want to murder somebody when we got off. So all I need to say to you is, baggage carousel. Seriously. Oh, look, he's scratching at window. I'm live, go away. So yeah, baggage carousel. So there's 4 of you, right? With 40 kids. Why don't you make sure you can stand right up to fucking rubber so nobody can get the cases off? Why do they do it? Why don't you just send one person to get your bags off, right? And get your brood to hang back? Oh, seriously, every time. But there was this one. I don't know whether I can actually repeat what I called him, even though girls thought it were quite fitting. So there's this older gent. So there's a case coming round, right, on thing. It's quite distinctive. It's a distinctive case. It's got a big fucking ribbon strap around it. You know them big elasticated things that people get so they can, like, see which is their bag and that. So he sees it coming and he half drags it off. Now bearing in mind it's really busy, it's a full flight, so there's like hundreds of people trying to get the bags off. So he half drags it off and he's trying to read label. Well, I'm not kidding, right? Label's about this big. And it's all handwritten. And he's trying to read it. So there's people in way trying to get the bags off and bumping into him. So he eventually fucking drags it off. And still stands there reading it for 5 minutes. You've got a big ribbon strap, a tag this big, with your own handwriting on. How long does it take to understand it's your own bastard address? Seriously, but he stood doing it right in way. Oh, malingering, old twat. Just get your case and go have your holiday. Go have a nice time, it's your case. It's got your own handwriting on. Oh, do me head in. And then people will think it'd be really fun to let the kids drag bags off. No, it ain't fun because they're heavy, aren't they? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I calmed down a bit after that. So we got his bus to his apartamento, which were lovely. They reckon it's 4-star, but it proper in, right? Because it's got everything in it, like dishwasher, 3 bathrooms. Do they give you an hairdryer? No. And you get towel ration as well. 1 towel each. Thankfully, they did come in and clean, so we did get them replenished every day. So yeah, apartment were quite nice, albeit we were right on corner at traffic, so we could hear old knobs revving the beasts all night. So I don't know whether they've rented them or they are actually theirs. Having said that, I slag them off, but if I were there with my beast, I'd absolutely, totally do the same. Because you see some right cars, you see some right arseholes as well. It's proper beauty for people watching. I love Portobello's. But it does cost you like 500 quid for a drink. We went to a little beach shack, 15 euros for a cocktail. It were lovely, don't get me wrong, it were a really nice cocktail, but seriously, after Malaga at £2.50, it's taking piss a bit, innit? So yeah, we had a lovely time, apart from one scourge. So I'll set the scene for you. So one day, we sat quite up, kind of looking down over at beach and over Plaza Beach, and we're in this lovely little Lebanese bar with all big purple couches and little umbrellas over at top and fairy lights and stuff, and it's really pretty, and we're all sat looking out to sea and discussing life and with us cocktails, and it's all lovely. And then you hear that fucking shuffling up behind you, don't you? That shuffling noise. Hello, lovely lady. Oh, for fuck's sake. You turn around and there's a bloke with 150 hats on his head, carrying 85 carrier bags, 85 handbags. Now, I do feel a bit sorry for them because it's 1,000,000 degrees and they're out in the sun all day, shuffling about, making shuffling noise in the flip-flops, coming up at you from behind. So we're all really polite. It's like, no thank you. Nice bag. No thank you. Nice price. It's still no. I give you a good price. Look, it's not a nice bag. It's pink PVC with fucking Chanel logo on skew width or Michael Falls on upside down. It's not a nice price because you reckon you want 60 euros for it, as we'd heard him telling a girl earlier on. What's all that about? 60 euros for a PVC bag with logo upside down? Oh, they're relentless. They're like wasps. So as soon as he buggers off, there's another with exactly the same shit. So he's just seen that we've dissed his mate. Oh no, they're proper thick skin, these wasps. I'm not joking, one after another. I think most we had in the space of half an hour must have been 15. So we still sat drinking and we're shuffling behind us. There's another. So we're ready to get really rude by this point. I'm thinking of getting a t-shirt with fuck off in Spanish on front so I don't even have to speak, I can just like turn round. So we turn round and it's a bloke with loads of dresses and we're like, oh, dresses, dresses. Like 20 euro dresses, yeah, so yeah, we might have purchased something from him, which is probably not great because we're like funding crime and shit. I'm just going to look on comments. Oh yeah, when you're at checkout and somebody in front of you texts 100 years bagging the stuff. What gets me, it's receipt readers. What's all that about in the supermarket? You've packed your stuff yourself, right? You've watched it go through checkout on conveyor belt. Oh, Nigel's in garden now, it's like a zoo. And then when you're walking behind them, they stop dead with trolley to read the receipt. Is it just me? Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, none of it's all. Oh yeah, Louise, don't forget my lingering old chap. He's probably somebody's granddad and he's probably lovely, but seriously, just get your case off and fuck off and have a nice holiday. Anyway, I think that's all my ravings for today. I'll probably have loads more because yeah, travelling it just does you in, doesn't it? Oh, I forgot to mention apartment. Yeah, we could have probably had a claim because lift. So we're all feeling a bit fat. Well, it don't matter since we came home because lift chopped off a limb every time we got in it. Seriously, we're like, Sally had to get in and do a big strongman hold against lift off or it chopped one of us in half. But yeah, we did have a lovely time. We did a bit of VIP one night as well. We clubbed in because I know a lovely lady who sorted us out. So for 50 notes in, we got a bottle of vodka and a firework in it and stuff, and there's our little seating area which we loved. But when we walked in, they tried to charge us £600. £600 for a bottle of Absolute. What is it in Asda? 14 quid. £600. Right, I like a bit of VIP, but I ain't a knob. You could get some right shoes with 600 quid. Oh yeah, that's another thing, shoes. We actually found some shops open, so when we arrived, we'd all got up at 2 o'clock in the morning, so you're not feeling good, are you? We were so dehydrated and absolutely starving. So we got in and said, right, we're not doing all, we're going straight out for food and drink because if otherwise we'll get chatting like girls do. Trying to get 4 girls out of an house is like a task in itself. So we goes out, right, we're going for food. Know where we're going, let's set off walking. So off we're going, we're all moaning about, oh, I'm so thirsty, I'm going to die, I'm so hungry, oh, my stomach's growling, I could eat my own ass. So we're all walking along and went, oh God, I'm so hungry. Oh, look, shoes. And there's this massive shoe shop. So we proper went running in like kids. Well, hunger just takes a back seat, doesn't it? We didn't actually buy anything, but we might have been in there for 40 minutes. And I won't tell you about other shoe shop that we went in Old Town, which were proper cheap as chips. And I think Rachel tried on every single shoe that they did actually stock in shop, so that were a 45-minute one. But she did buy some, so we forgave her. So, yeah. Have you noticed I'm dressed? Look. I've got proper clothes on and everything. Because we're off out. I was going to go live yesterday, but I looked so absolutely minging. I thought nobody needs to see that. It wasn't just dressing gown. I just looked minging. So I've actually got a bit of face on today. So I thought I'd do my live while I've actually got some clothes on. I'll be back in my house coat tomorrow. And if I think of anything else to add, I'll do another. But yeah, you're probably thinking, yeah, don't do any more. Just fuck off. But So I'm off out now. So I hope everybody has a lovely night, and I'm going to go read your comments now, and feed Lucky who's scratching on window, and Nigel the chicken who's digging his back garden up and shitting all over Yorkshire paving. So I bid you all a great night, and I shall see you soon. Bye.